disease management must continue throughout the growing season and until crop termination. A good sanitation program will help prevent pathogen survival and overwintering. The end of the season is not a time to let your guard down. Season end is still an important time for sanitation. Pathogens overwinter in crop debris and on surfaces, regardless of the environmental conditions. Therefore, a good sanitation program that extends all the way to termination and cleanup is essential. Remember from previous modules, plant diseases can be caused by bacteria, fungi, water mold, viruses, and nematodes. Each of these pathogens can survive in high tunnels and fields, so growers should take time to remove all inoculum. Plant pathogens can be introduced into high tunnels via plugs and transplants, seeds, nearby plants, or overwintering debris. The first step in preventing plant disease is preventing introduction. But once disease becomes established, the focus should change to management and, in the case of our discussion today, to removing debris to remove all inoculum. Plant pathogens can survive beyond the life of the crop. In some cases, pathogens can enter a saprophytic stage in which they obtain nutrients from dead plant materials on the soil surface or in the soil. Many pathogens develop survival structures and remain dormant in the absence of plant material. And other pathogens take advantage of alternative hosts, we call them green bridges, until a more suitable host is available, which is usually the next cropping cycle. Removal of old plant material helps eliminate any inoculum and prevents survival and overwintering. Cleaning up is a critical step at the end of the growing season. The same sanitation procedures used during the growing season should be used at crop termination. Leaf diseases overwinter on soil surfaces and sometimes on hard surfaces. Often, they survive in a dormant state until the next growing season. Then, propagules splash onto susceptible plants, initiating disease and starting the cycle again. Fruit diseases overwinter in fruit. This usually occurs in fallen fruit or any that are left on the vine. Always remove diseased fruit immediately. Clean pick fruit using a bin for marketable produce and another bin for non-marketable produce. Never leave debris on the ground or in tunnels, and never save seed from infected fruit. Many common stem diseases like timber rot and southern blight are soil-borne. These pathogens spend most of their lives in the soil and infect at or near the soil line. Soil-borne pathogens often overwinter as resilient survival structures in debris and in soil. As with most plant diseases, prevent overwintering by removing infected plant tissue as soon as possible. Root rot diseases are also soil-borne, and soil-borne diseases are difficult to manage. Removal of diseased plants, including roots, is critical to prevent soil-borne pathogens from building up in soils. Some pathogens can spread or survive on hard surfaces, like stakes, woven weed mat, tools, and equipment. Sanitize all surfaces between crops and throughout the season. This includes work areas. See links in the description for more information on sanitation of tools and equipment. Sanitation must extend from the growing season through crop termination. Removal of all plants, plant materials, including debris, is important. Also sanitize all stakes and weed mat, as well as tools and supplies, to help eliminate overwintering and surviving pathogens. Additional resources can be found on the UK Department of Plant Pathology's webpage and our social media accounts. Check out the links in the description below.